product enables cardiologists who do interventional procedures to look inside the coronary artery before they do any therapy, for example, implanting stents, and afterwards to see the quality of that stent implantation. So it's a gives you a remarkably detailed image of not only the surface of the artery, but also beneath the surface of the artery, into the plaque, into the blockages. It's really a culmination of years of work for individual subcomponents that enable this system to operate at extremely fast speeds. And operating at really fast speeds for an optical imaging system in the coronary arteries is of utmost importance. And in fact, previously no one has really been able to produce a commercial system with these characteristics. The C7XR operates at 100 frames per second and can acquire an image of a segment of the coronary arteries in less than 2.5 seconds. And that's a remarkable accomplishment because it not only does it just improve the clinical use of the device, it enables images to be done kind of in a still shot, even in a beating heart. Presently, what is done is to inject a dye and look at the flow of the blood in the artery. And in blockages, you can see narrowing of the artery, and you know where the problem is. However, the cardiologist really has no idea, just based on that X-ray angiogram, what the nature of that blockage is. The blockage could be a hardened, calcified blockage. It could be a soft, fatty type blockage, or it could be a split in the side of the wall. He really has no way of seeing that with an X-ray angiogram. What we do with the C7XR is give them a kind of eyes inside of the artery. So you look from the inside of the artery out, not only just the surface, as I mentioned, but deep into the wall. So you can tell what type of plaque it is, you know where and what size of a stent to use, whether or not to use another type of therapy, for example, to remove calcium. The cardiologist wasn't able to get this kind of information previously. One particular type of laser that's used in the device, a very tiny MEMS laser, was done in development with a company called Axon Technologies. This laser enabled very high-speed operation. Previously, devices of this type would require tens of seconds to acquire an image, and it just wasn't practical to do that in a beating heart. This shrunk the acquisition time to a couple of seconds, where all the imaging could be done with a single flush, just as they do a normal X-ray angiogram. So in a normal X-ray angiogram, they fill a syringe with contrast material, do the injection, and watch the flow of the contrast in the arteries. We do a similar thing, except we actually, during this flush, we look at the interior of the coronary artery. So the key challenges were to attain this type of speed while still maintaining a very high quality image. The cardiologists are excited not only because it can be used day to day in this stent implantation procedure, but also it helps develop new types of therapies, new types of stents. New types of stents are being developed all the time. Some of them elute drugs, some of them bioabsorb. They absorb over time into the wall of the artery. Previously, they didn't really have a tool to look to see how these, what the vascular reaction was to this type of implantation. It really opens up then a whole area of clinical research. I think this award gives great encouragement to the engineers and scientists to push through this procedure even during difficult times. It's a difficult process, and there's a lot of risk involved. And I think rewarding the innovative process, the process of innovation, is something that needs to be done. And I think the Prism Award really has motivated my team in that respect.